Hi everyone. Today I'm going to read another of my columns from that follows with the one I read yesterday. This is called 49 Hours and it was written in May, well, probably the end of April 1987. Big Bay, Michigan called to Bob and me as we drove north for our adventure in the UP. A special inn waited for us. We were booked for bed and breakfast at a 19th century lighthouse. The trip originally started as research for another romance novel, but since Bob managed to find the time to join his wife writer, and since no children were allowed in the inn, I anticipated a weekend filled with more romance than the written word. Anyway, as we went north, I continued to worry over our decision to leave the children. I imagined one catastrophe after another and expected to have my fingernails bitten down to my knuckles by the end of the journey. Actually, I couldn't believe it myself. When the journey jitters left, I thought I'd fallen victim to some illness, a mysterious disease that killed all my mothering instincts. I mean, during the entire 49 hours away, I only telephoned home once. That first evening, Bob and I sat at the lighthouse talking with the area about the area lore and legend with Buck, the innkeeper. The following day, the lighthouse, the lake, and its rocky shore stole my attention. Oh, please add Bob to that list too. For 49 hours, we didn't hear a roaring tractor or a blasting radio or blaring television or noisy children. Bob and I actually talked without being interrupted. We didn't have to worry about one of our offspring plunging from the lighthouse tower or falling from the cliffs surrounding the property. My image of heaven now had one of the Great Lakes and a lighthouse at its center. The view from the top of the lighthouse called me often. I don't know how many times I took the 67 steps up to the tower. I just remember enjoying every trip. I can't be positive, but I believe during our weekend exploring the Yellow Dog River country, Bob and I were the only tourists for miles. But our time away soon ended. Sunday arrived, and this relaxed couple had to drive home to Wisconsin. The children greeted our car a quarter-mile away from home. The whole bunch had joined our neighbors by the creek and were happily sucker fishing. The kids weren't actually by the creek, they were in it. The four of them were mud from head to toe. They were already into their second set of clothes and shoes, except for our oldest. Robbie wore his Sunday clothes into the creek. Funny, I didn't think I would survive the weekend, but that went fine. It was the re entry that almost killed me. 1987, with a household filled with kids. Oh, those were the days. Very, very busy days. And no, we hardly ever got away from home. Until next time, that's it from Sunny Book Farm.